From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to the air right away. Connects with Kittle underneath. Big strides, look at him go. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 48 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Eagles 24-yard line.
On the give, it's Galindo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Galindo. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try to move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On 3rd down, Barkley. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. And they'll run forward with Barkley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Niners
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Yeah, he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A first down carry for Barkley. Down to about the 32. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Go ahead. Yellow. We go, boy.
Purdy from the gun. He's got a man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Purdy looking to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
That's another 49ers first down.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Purdy now to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete. Touchdown! Kyle Juszczyk from 3 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Barkley inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 down at the 33. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and a couple.
Great.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Nifty move. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
49ers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Hop.
Here's Purdy to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Purdy to throw. Down the right side, it's McCaffrey. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Here's Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Throwing, Purdy. And that is incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
A loss of 9 yards.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Go ahead. Yellow. 18. Here we go. Yellow. Yeah, you. Yellow. Here we go, boy. Yellow. Up.
Purdy, big 4th down play. That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 30.
Purdy to throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Get set, Yellow. Go ahead.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. This is first and 10.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Purdy with one final shot here. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for two and try and win it right now?
Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the side. Oh, and it's intercepted! And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Ball
40-yard
on the
line.
40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Purdy to
yards.
Kittle for the Niners. First down.
First down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Third down. Purdy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That's caught, and he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. The Niners have the early advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll throw. It's Penix. Pushed out to his left. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Running left, it's McCaffrey. Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 13-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. London brought in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run with Robinson, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Taken down back at the
So there's multiple
50-yard line.
factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Gain of 25
Timeout
yards.
49ers. That is their second.
Falcons.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first
and
down.
goal at the 5-yard line.
Penix now off the bootleg. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. Now Penix on the move left. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Get set, get set. Right, outside. Go. Here we go.
On first and 10, Purdy. That is caught bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Agnew on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Let's go now.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He's free at the 35. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing again, it's Penix. That is caught at the 3. And he will score! Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 14, 49ers 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk, 36 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That is caught side of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On second down, here's Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hoodie gonna give this to Guerendo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
One more time, it's Guerendo. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
You're not. Get set. Yellow. Right, here we go. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and goal.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.